going? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another podcast. I got a special guest. I met him at Allen event, man. Very knowledgeable. Some of you might want to look him up, though. So, at the end of the day, I'm going to let him explain his story. What's up, big dog? You doing all right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. So tell the people what you do. Let's talk about it.
Got it. So, like I told you at the event, I help individuals and families fight against insurance companies, individuals, trucking companies, to get the money they deserve.
Yes, sir.
For their car wrecks, truck wrecks, slip and falls, work injuries. But in short, personal injury attorney throughout the Houston area.
So I want to talk a little about your journey. All right. What made you get it to want to become an attorney? Well, what was that mindset? Was it when you was real young, or just like when you hit college? Like, what was that mindset?
Right. So for me, as most African American men, right?
Yes.
I grew up wanting to be a football player.
Come on.
That was, super hyper focused on being a football player. And one of my big reasons for even collaborating with Allen and his drive is to impact young men that look like myself.
Yes.
To show them, of course, there's different routes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Even if you still want to do football, there's owning the team.
Come on.
General manager, the general manager of Bears now is black.
Come on.
So our agent,
yes.
You don't have to be the person actually taking the licks, things of that nature on the football field. But
got you.
To fast forward, whenever I wanted to become an attorney was because of a teacher. Right. So
come on, talk about it.
I went to Stephen F. Austin. If you're from Texas, it's SFA.
Okay.
Out of Nacogdoches, very small. But
little town.
Yeah. Bro, we had a time. I tell you that much. We had a time.
Yes, sir.
Most of the schools from Houston, out of areas, stayed, in Nacogdoches because we had a good time, right? So sophomore year, gave up on football.
Okay.
And it was like
because of injury or just because?
No, man, football in college is a lot of politics.
Okay, I got you.
There's a lot of politics.
I got you.
It was like the love for the game was a narrative.
Okay.
We won a championship ring, things of that nature, met some good people, but the love for it was definitely gone.
So you knew when to get out, though. See, yeah. I think a lot of people don't know when to get out.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm going to keep going, but you knew when to get out. And I think people need to see that part. Right. Sometimes it's good to get out. Like, continue?
Yeah. So, like you said, I knew when to get out. And so, essentially, I got out. And then, like most football players, it is what's next, right?
Come on.
What do I do now? So I didn't know, right? So I had some friends who later became fraternity brothers who impacted my life. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha, Fraternity Incorporated. So the I Owe Mu chapter, infamous I Owe Mu. So I got with them, and even then, I still didn't have a path, right? Because I didn't have the individuals who were, I guess, in my position, your position.
I got you.
To guide that path, right?
And I think and then I think what you're doing is so powerful because you will be able to show the next generation on how you got where you at.
Yeah. Yes. Just if I can cut off some years, right?
Yes.
I had to deal with, right? Yeah. So, and that's what I was telling my wife. I was like, for my sons, I think Jay-Z said it in his song. My goal in life is just to, cut your time in half. So we're 13, we have a drink together.
Come on.
So that type of mentality, right? So to fast forward some, I became a member of Alpha Phi Alpha.
Come on.
I'm going to be a parole and probation officer, right? For me, that was easy.
Come on.
The classes wasn't that hard.
Come on.
None of that science,
yes.
Probation officer, making a nice little salary and, retire, 401k,
Gotcha.
For me, at least, easy. So I had a teacher, I'll never forget her, right? Because she's part of my story, part of my...
And this was in college, though?
Yeah, in college.
Your junior year or sophomore?
Junior year.
Okay, your junior year.
My senior year, right? Okay. That's why she came and spoke with me. She said, hey, what are you going to do? So I'm just do probation or parole.
Okay.
She literally looked at me in my face. She smoked cigarettes. Older white lady. She's like, nah. I'm like, what
come on. Yeah.
She was like, I want you to go and look up what it takes to be an attorney. Okay, cool. Whatever.
She pouring into you, though.
Yeah. And she did. Okay.
Gotcha.
And from there, it ain't Houston.
It ain't Houston.
So
my brother-in-law from Naka, Georgia. So
okay, yeah. So you understand?
Yes.
So I was like, okay, cool. I didn't have a clue, but I looked up the information.
Okay.
And then one of my fraternity brothers happened to. He didn't know I wanted to be a lawyer.
I got you.
So he ended up going to law school at Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
And so he was kind of, giving me some tips and hints, things of that nature. And so took the test, and I got into some schools, and I was like, man, you know what? I want to go to HBCU.
Okay.
It was like it wasn't a 50-50 mix.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it ain't Prairie View TSU.
Right. So I want to be able to see, some teachers that look like me.
I got you.
Lawyers that look like me. Doctors, right? So went to Southern University.
Okay.
Law school.
Got you.
Graduated 2015.
Okay.
And then from there, I also met my wife there.
Okay.
So I feel like that was like God
just directing your path into the
when I ain't knowing.
I love that.
So I ended up meeting my wife there. Then we moved to Houston. And took the bar, became attorneys, and then here I am today.
Okay, so to become an attorney, okay, how do you pick which one to become? So that's just like because somebody might have that question, like, well, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know,
Right. So to be honest with you, when you want to become an attorney, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I got you.
It's not like maybe like a doctor where you're going to a certain distance.
Oh, okay. So I didn't see that. Now you educated me. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought you had to like pick a certain area.
No.
Okay.
Because and then you have a lot of attorneys that come out and they do everything. Because you got to keep the lights on, right? And most attorneys do, and I have my own firm.
Is that the right thing to do, though? I mean, in your opinion.
I guess right is relative.
Okay.
It just depends on what you're looking for. Because there's still some older attorneys that still take whatever.
Okay, I got you.
But thank God, we're in the place now to where we only do personal injury.
Okay, so, and I want to kind of tap into your mind. So, the criminal versus the personal injury. Explain the difference between the two.
So, of course, when it comes to criminal versus personal injury, it's the clientele.
Okay.
And then as far as monetary, it's definitely a big difference, right?
Is the pay different or just
definitely? Okay. Yeah, definitely. The pay is different and the stress level.
Okay.
Because think about it, right? If I'm big time drug dealer,
yes,
right? I'm not getting the young guy who just graduated from law school to go and
you need somebody experience,
right?
I got you.
But if you get into a car wreck and your auntie is like, "Hey, my baby just posted on Facebook. He'll love you now.
Come on,
I'm about to let him." And that's what happened to me.
Yes,
literally, my first case was my wife's aunt.
Okay,
and she knew we were becoming attorneys. Gave us a chance, maxed out our case. But what I'm saying is, you would probably more than likely not get that chance.
I got you.
If you were in criminal law, right?
I got you.
And then, like I told you at the conference, if you go around, you don't see too many retired criminal attorneys.
That's true, because
the money is just not there. At least for our people.
I got you.
The crazy part, I was looking at some statistics the other day, and I don't have the exact number.
I got you.
But as many may know, we are literally on the bottom of the totem pole.
All the time
when it comes to household income, median, we're always at the bottom.
Yes.
And so when you're a criminal attorney, family attorney, those are some of the things that you deal with because a lot of the times our community don't have it.
So how are you going? Okay, so the next generation of students that's coming up, what's your plan to like educate them on like going in your direction? Because I think a lot of times they need to see us,
right,
and they need to understand like the play. Like, man, I mean, how do I do this? How do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you help the next generation right now? Right. You always in the community?
Well, I have not always been.
Okay.
But it's always been my goal.
I got you. I got you.
So I could say I was incubating, right?
Okay.
Build it up because I tell, I'm in these different organizations where, people who don't look like us. I say, hey, how can I go in and talk to underprivileged kids?
I got you.
In the inner city, things of that nature, right? You got to have something behind you, right?
I got you.
They're not going to listen. Right, people listen more likely. Most of the time, our leaders are basketball players, rappers, And then sometimes you have different drug dealers within the community.
Well, you know why though?
Yeah, because they got the mystique.
The mystique.
The money is there, right?
So I tell my wife that all the time. When the Lambo pull up,
I'm looking.
Now they want to talk.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's, man, that's the thing. I'm like, how do we change that?
It's a mindset, because it's like
it's
programmed in us from a young age. Like literally now, even my son.
Okay. How your son is?
He's 8.
Okay. Okay.
So even him, right? Now, granted, we got a good living. We live in the burbs.
Of course,
HOA fees. We ain't missing a meal.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But even him, he's like, "Hey, Dad, when you go get a Lambo?"
Okay.
Okay. So it's just things like that.
Okay.
Granted, it's motivating to me.
It is.
But think about a kid who don't have, I guess, the same opportunity as my son.
I got you.
They still want to see somebody in their Lambo, or Mercedes, or whatever.
Yes.
The nice, cute, whatever it is.
Yes.
A lot of the times they need to see that before they give you any type of authority.
See, and that's why I told my wife, I'm like, you know what? I said, even though we make $1 million in 1 year, until you got the Lambo, it don't matter.
It don't matter. And which is crazy.
You can make $30,000, lease a Lambo.
Yeah.
Drive the Lambo, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I need to see what he," And this is like it's
crazy.
It's the mindset,
but it is instilled in us from a young age.
So, how did you grow up, though? So, let's talk about like how you grew up. Did you grow up like your son growing up, or you grew up in those trucks?
No.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So, I always like to talk about where I'm from.
Okay,
because it's so small, but I want you to be able to remember it.
Okay,
so it's a small town called Newton. Right.
Never heard of it.
Exactly. Nobody has, right? But it's outside of Beaumont, which most people
I know where Beaumont is.
And it's close to Jasper, which
I know what Jasper is.
Texas. And some people around the nation have heard of Jasper because of
the racism.
Yeah, of the dragon of James Byrd, years ago.
Yes.
So I grew up in a small town.
Okay.
I don't even know the number now, but let's just say 2,500. Maybe giving us some people.
Okay, okay.
So that's what I mean by like
one way in, one way out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, one way in, one way out. But solid people. It's just not that many.
Everybody know everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
So if you make a mistake, it might not be your auntie or your uncle,
but somebody.
It's a cousin or somebody know your auntie or uncle.
I got you.
Get in line. You got raised like that. And I think a lot of it goes back to like even I guess us coming to America, like,
I got you.
Like a tribe vibe. I think that's something that we can possibly bring to more of a city environment where it's more sort of a tribe, right?
So I like to ask this question. This is a serious question though. So what gave you that drive to get up out of there and go do something different? And then how do you? Because something gave you that, but then how do your son, if he having that good life, how do he get the ambition to want to do something great? Let
me tell you, bro, I'm literally reading books about that now.
Okay.
Right, to get that understanding.
Okay, I got you.
For me, and I was just listening to Shannon Sharp.
Okay,
he was saying a lot of the times the drive certain players is their previous
past,
right? Yeah. So for me, I didn't grow up like my son.
I got you.
I ain't had no HOA fees. It was a struggle.
It was different.
So my drive was to get out of that.
Okay, I got you.
And then I had parents, and thankfully, I don't take it for granted. I was able to have my dad in my life. Where he's like married.
Got you.
In the household.
Come on.
This is what you got to do. And I didn't have the burden that a lot of our young men have growing up with.
Yes.
When you get out, you got to go take care of mom.
Yes.
My dad always said to me, "You don't worry about your mom. That's my job."
That's good.
You get out, you go and take care of your family, build your family up.
I got you.
And then make sure, you don't go backwards.
Okay,
right? Make sure they don't go backwards, right? So, and then to answer about my son, I'm reading books now to figure out that motivation.
Okay, okay. Because it got to be something that pushes him, because his life a little easy.
Yeah, they ain't have to worry about no lights being out, no roaches, none of that type of stuff.
Gotcha.
So just to find out what is going to make them click, what is going to put that drive in there.
So you have this your own company?
Yeah.
So this is your own attorney company.
Yeah. So me and my wife.
You and your wife.
Yeah.
But y'all do two separate things.
We used to.
Oh, so now y'all do one thing.
Yeah, one thing.
I got you.
Because she's doing family law.
Okay.
Which is kind of like criminal. That's my point of, sometimes the money's not there for my people. But she got a love for personal injury like I did.
I got you.
So now we're both like in it, just grinding.
So you got to work with her every day?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about it because we got something coming.
Yeah. So you understand?
Every day.
Yeah.
We come here every day.
Every day. Yeah.
So how is that working with your spouse every day? Because, people always ask me like, man, how you work with your spouse? You ain't got no time to yourself. I'm like, she like my best friend. I don't know if you talk about time to myself.
Right.
But like, explain like how you get every day working with your.
So in the beginning, it was like a struggle.
I got you.
Because it was something new.
I got you.
It was something new for us. So we had to learn and develop an understanding of how each other works, right?
Come on.
We have our own offices.
I got you.
So I'm not like, she's not right here in front of me.
I got you.
Breathing on my back, but now it's easy.
I got you.
I like to tell people I'm the mule,
right?
Come on. And then she's the brains behind the whole operation. She keeps us going.
Right.
So to answer your question, it took time.
It took time,
right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
But with anything that's worth holding on to,
yes,
marriage, career, whatever it is, it's not overnight.
And that's what I tell everybody though, because it took me and my wife working together. It's just like we do every day, but we understand what works for the business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I tell the younger guys, I was like, man, because I hear a lot of young guys, man, I'm smarter than my woman. I say, you better get rid of her. Straight up.
Yeah.
My wife's smarter than me.
Yeah. Easily.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because like you said, I'm the mule. I'm like, man, I'm pushing, I'm going. And she's like, well, hold on, let's strategically strategize.
Exactly.
Like she's breaking it down. Yeah. So I think the people need to understand, like, because people just don't see like relationships. People working together every day.
No, they don't. They
don't see it.
No.
So,
but that's the beauty of being able to work with your spouse, and even if it's not with your spouse, just having that person that you like the yin and yang.
Yes.
Where you're deficient at, you have a strength. Y'all both can't be bad at reading. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be a good balance.
That's true. So let's talk a little bit about mindset. Like, what's your mindset every day? Like, you see all these wrecks and stuff happening in Houston every day, every second. You getting calls. What's your mindset when you thinking about, everything going on a day-to-day basis? Because Houston's a big city.
It is. It's definitely a big city. And so I talked to somebody not too long ago about like 3Ds. I look at pause. But 3Ds. So I have desire.
Okay, you got your desire.
Right. Discipline. And then dedication. Right.
Write that down, man.
Yeah. So and it all has a meaning, right?
Okay, I got
so the desire is that thought that you have in your mind
every day.
Right. Where even this your whole setup. Right?
Yes.
It started from a desire.
Yes, it did.
In your mind, right? So and a bunch of people have the thoughts, or a bunch of people have desire to do certain things. And that's where the second D comes in at discipline.
Okay.
So of course, when I'm having cases, against different attorneys or individuals, I look them up. I look them on Facebook.
So you do your research.
I do my research, right? So same thing with you, right?
Yes.
I'll come to the podcast. I'm like, okay, let me check him out, see what it's about, right? And I can sincerely say you have the discipline aspect of it because you told me at the conference.
Yes.
I do this daily.
Yes.
And I go to your social media. I'm like, good Lord, like he's not playing about his craft.
We ain't letting up.
You ain't letting up.
Yes.
Right? So a lot of people had the first D, but the second D is not there.
Gotcha.
So you don't have that discipline when it's raining outside. Sometimes you don't want to get out the bed. It's a little cold. You're sick.
Yes.
And they don't have the discipline to push past that. And then the third D, dedication. Right? Because there's going to be days where you I'm sure, I don't know how your whole background of it, but sometimes you may not have the money for this, right? Or a case may not go your way. You may lose a family member, right? You got to have that dedication to say, regardless of my surroundings,
pushing through.
I'm pushing through because I set a goal, right? The first
I got you.
I set that goal, that desire in the beginning, and I'm dedicating my life to make sure that I achieve that. You know.
So are you a person that read every day?
Yeah. Now I read.
I know you study law.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, just like
I touch different things.
Okay, I got you.
Depends on what my mindset is.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So your mindset, it changed daily, monthly?
I'll say like weekly. Like, so I may be a week of like straight self-improvement.
Okay.
Like I just said,
yes,
how to be a good dad.
I got you.
How to be a good.
So you're trying to mix it up.
Yeah. Just to keep it fresh, because sometimes people will just keep reading the same stuff, and it just gets boring to you. You know,
man. Listen, man. I tell people, listen. Muscle memory is good, but also you gotta change different ways, different environments. I might sit in this seat for 2 days, but I'm gonna need to change over here. I might need to go outside and do some work.
Exactly.
Like it's good to just have a different environment and a mindset.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and I think it's really good that you mixing it up, because and I think people don't need to miss this point is you're forever trying to get better at something. And so many people get stuck at something.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, man, look, and me, I got ADHD. So let me tell you, I only can work in 45-minute increments.
Okay.
And then I got to get up for 15 minutes, walk around, look at social media, and then put my phone back.
Log back in. Yeah.
So I have to be like that. So I mean, it's just the way my subconscious mind works. Yeah. So are you planning on doing any kind of teaching, or like how people can get started when, I'm just trying to,
So my wife,
is
that the brains, right? My wife has talked about that.
Okay.
Right? And I'm a little hesitant.
Okay.
Sometimes you're not as confident in yourself as you should be.
I got you.
Right?
Yes.
So I'm like, oh no, nobody want to listen to me. You know what I'm saying?
They want to hear.
Just stuff like that, And her mindset is, even if you're not going to talk about personal injury,
I got you.
You talk about entrepreneurship.
Talk about it.
So you got to, at least what she says, you got to find something that you can lock in, and talk about.
Yes.
So it's maybe in the works.
So I tell people your tribe is your vibe.
Oh yeah.
So the more people you get connected to, the more vibe. But I think I know without a shadow of a doubt that you can. I tell people, teach what you know.
Yeah.
If you teach what you know, your business will grow.
Yeah, that's smart.
If you teach what you know, your business will grow. So let's talk about. I got a word. It's called. What's the difference? Do you need both? Do you need confidence? And do you need cockiness? So do you need both, or you just need one of them? That's the 2 C's.
I say just confidence, man. Because I feel there's a stigma with lawyers that we're already cocky.
Okay.
It's just like, blah, blah, blah. So I really feel like you just need that confidence.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Confidence to be able to come to an individual and say, hey, I'm good at what I do.
Okay.
Right? Go to another lawyer, hey, I will get on your ass.
I got you.
I think that confidence is at least
a little cockiness. Okay. Yeah, look, this is the thing about entrepreneurship. You gotta have a little cockiness. Right. Listen, great players are cocky.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta have that to mix up with the confidence.
Right. See, and I'll say,
okay,
2 different type of cockiness, right?
Okay, come on, break it down.
So you got a LeBron, and you just spoke about players.
Yes.
You got a LeBron James type cockiness, right?
Yes.
He knows. I think he'd the GOAT. He's my favorite player.
I think he'd the GOAT too, but that's just what it is.
Yeah, some people may Jordan agree. Yeah, right. They're saying Jordan, right? Jordan had a different cockiness to where
I got you.
His teammates are like, he's a bad dude. You won't ever hear anybody say about LeBron, he's a bad teammate.
That's true.
He punched me in the face. He won't ever say nothing about it. Yeah. So I think it's like a different, more subtle.
I got you.
I got an AP on, but I ain't like, look at me.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
And then so humbleness and hunger. What's the difference?
See, See, I think that hunger gets you up in the morning.
Okay.
You know, I think that gets you up in the morning. Okay. That's that drive.
I got you.
Like I said earlier, when, hey, I ain't feeling it today. My son got to eat. I got you. I made dinner plans. State 48 this weekend. A couple hundred. So I think that's the hunger part of it. Where the humbleness, man, it's like I feel like I made it. Yeah, but I know where I come from.
I got you.
You need both. Yeah, you definitely need both. Okay, because I'm never gonna be the one to where, because I make X amount of dollars.
I'm the same way.
I can't fool with you. Yeah. So,
and I think people gotta have that balance. Like, I still got my same high school partners. We kick it, but I'm the only one jive free. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, we still kick it. It's just that now it's like, man, you be working, I'm like, it's just my level of expectation for my life. It's just to be a multi-millionaire year after year after year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just my level of expectation. Yeah. I learned not to push what I believe on other people. Right. I used to think, man, everybody can be an entrepreneur. My wife was like, boy, you better go. Them people ain't trying to be an entrepreneur.
Man, that's so far from the truth. I literally just got off the phone with my godbrother before I come in here. Come on. He was like, where you headed? I said, man, I'm going to do a podcast. An individual that I met at a networking event. And I feel he on a good journey, so I'm gonna do this, help him along, help along the way, He was like, man, he's like, where your wife at? I said, she's heading to a conference, not a conference, she's heading to an outing with some members from our church. Come on. He said, man, y'all literally never home, and you can't reach you until after 6. Come on. I just say, bro, I would rather do that than be reachable or be free, quote unquote, doing nothing. There's a lot of free broke people.
My wife always say, because we invite people on the podcast, we're like, how can people have sex and be broke? It's just like, but it's just like people expectations of like the mental mindset. So this is a game I call it the word game. Okay. So I'm gonna say a word, I'm gonna tell you an acronym, and then you tell me what it means. Okay. The first word is poor. The acronym is passing over opportunity repeatedly. What's your mindset on that?
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, I mean, it literally just goes back to what I just said. Yes. Where, what if I would have just hit you up and said, man, I can't make it. For whatever reason. Yeah. I probably fed yes, right? And it passed up an opportunity. Maybe one of your members, hits me up. Hey, I got hit by 18-wheeler, or if you got an outing, the event where you went with Alan, you meet individuals that are going to up your network, your net worth. Yeah.
So then what happens is everybody, I was like, I got somebody, hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit them up. Yeah. So, because we don't know who each other know.
Exactly.
That's the magic of this whole journey.
Exactly. Yeah.
The next word is rich.
Okay.
Acronym: residual income creates happiness. Ooh. Talk about it,
man. I'm working on that now. I'm literally working on that now.
Come on,
because at the gala yesterday, I met Dr. Roberts. Okay, out of St. Louis, billionaire. Mm-hmm. And I was just having a conversation with him about his daughter. He said his daughter is a lawyer. She's a house mom now. And he was like, my wife said, I want to try to connect with her, with them. He was like, okay, cool. Well, I'll let her know. I know she's going to be out this next week. And then they go to Europe for 2 months.
Different mindset.
Come on. You can't go to Europe for 2 months. You ain't got bread stacked up, right? You can't go to Europe for 2 months if your business is not established, whether you're there or not, right? You can't go to Europe for 2 months if you don't have that residual income that's going to still come even while you sleep,
I tell people automation creates transformation. Yeah. So we're big on having money that runs for us every single day without us having to be there. Right. So that's the mindset. That's like we got businesses you can't see. Yeah. And so everybody, oh man, you do podcasting, man. You teach podcasting. I'm like, boy, I got other stuff going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? One income is too close to zero. I got like 9.
Yeah. So because you got to think about it. And my wife shifted my mindset with it.
Come on.
She was like, I was like, man, I'm making, I'm well into the 6 figures with the law firm. I'm blah blah blah. She was like, okay, what if you get in a wreck? And you ain't doing no commercials. You're not selling no cases. You done. Or we die in the plane crash. Them cases gone. They're gonna go to the next one.
That's true.
So what do you have in place, like you said, that's gonna be able to pay you regardless if you're here
or not? Yes. And that's good. The next one is fear, false evidence appearing real, or fail early and responsibly.
I go with the first one.
Okay.
Because I used to be like that.
Okay.
The event I met you at, because I'm an introvert.
Okay. I remember you said
I'm an introvert. But I literally.
But you're on this podcast. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I read a book. I can't think. I know it's red, but it talks about introverts.
Okay.
And how you can use that to your advantage.
Okay, I got you.
So me being there, or just me in this role I'm in, period.
Yes.
Out of sight of my shell.
That's good.
So I'm having to force myself.
Come on.
And you force, right? You force things, right? You pushing your son, your daughter. There's growth there. So yeah, I might still be a little introverted, but I'm not where I was 5 years ago.
I got you.
Years ago, right?
I got you.
Now, I can use that to my advantage. So keeping that fear away.
Come on.
Right? And then using the opportunities that I'm able to be involved with to pretty much propel me to where I'm trying to be.
I love it. The next one is luck. Labor under correct knowledge.
That's tough. That is tough.
So the reason why it says labor under correct knowledge, because to me, when you know where you're going,
right,
and you write it down, the Bible says write the vision down, make it plain. You can get there because you know exactly what you're doing.
Right.
But there's a missing piece in there. I'm gonna tell you that missing piece in a minute. But labor under correct knowledge. What's your mindset on that?
Got it. So I talked to my mentor a couple weeks back. And I was like, hey.
Yeah, I heard a mentor. Go ahead.
You gotta anyways. I don't care how rich you are. That's somebody richer. That's somebody smarter.
Yes.
So you have a mentor. Okay, what is it? Are you marriage mentor? You mentor your business? Just have somebody that can just pass that knowledge down. And I think that's what another disconnect of our community is. OGs wasn't passing it down.
Come on.
And then you got the young boys running wild.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you got somebody that's passing that knowledge down to, hey, young man, what you doing?
Come on.
Of course, they got to be receptive of it. At the same time, I think that was a big disconnect.
They receptive until limbo. They listening.
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part.
The next one is hope. Help other people excel.
Man, that is my life mission.
Come on.
You hear me? That is my life mission. The feeling I get, when I practice with because he plays football, right? When we practice on something and he does it, right, or scores a touchdown, that feeling that you get is the same way that you can have with, somebody inside the community and maybe don't have a dad, maybe don't have a mom, whoever that's pouring into them. When I say pour,
yes,
it's constant.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Consistent.
Yeah, it has to be consistent because you got to understand, you may come and have lunch with them at school.
Yeah.
But when they get home, this is their environment. Wherever you pour it in, it went straight out. Because somebody at home is poking holes in that cup that you just poured into.
Come on.
So to go to your acronym, we literally, that should be everybody's life mission. That's what we're on earth for.
Yes.
Is to help others.
Yes.
Help others. Because you helping 1, 2, 3 people, it becomes, let me just use the pandemic.
Come on.
Right? Touch one person, come sick. Touch another person,
it's spreading.
Right? So if everybody has that mindset of, hey, I'm about to help somebody.
Come on.
Young or
with my gift.
Yeah. Whatever it may be. A lot of times people don't think they have gifts, like, oh, I'm not smart as this person, or I don't jump as high as, man, you might just have that, whatever it is that God put in.
I think people are assigned to people. So the reason I tell people is this is like, there's no competition because God have people assigned to you.
Right.
So if they are assigned to you, that means you need to just go do what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Because if not, you're gonna die. My motto is die empty.
Yeah.
So all my ideals, all my goals, this is one book. I got 3 more I'm dropping. I mean, I'm releasing everything I know.
Yeah, you have to.
It's just a whole mindset.
You have to. They always say the grave is full of dreams. Full of dreams. You know? So regardless, and the thing about it is we had people, when I say people, like family members, my wife got ready to come out, where it's like, hey, you know, that's gonna be hard.
Of course they're gonna talk about, yeah.
You know, you should get a job. We had other people who saying, hey, you can do it. I've done it. Mentors. You know, hey, I've done it. You know, you can do it.
Man, listen, I tell people, and they hate when I talk, because I tell them straight up. J.O.B., Journey of the Broke, or Just Over Bills. You're going to work 40 hours a week for 40 years and can't receive 40% of what you put into the system.
Exactly.
Acronym of system stands for Save Yourself Time, Energy, and Money. They done already created a system so they can save they self time, energy, and money, but put you in a box and let you die in that box.
Let you die in that box. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the next one is money, momentarily owned, not externally yours.
That's deep. That's deep. And it's a Bible verse. I'm gonna paraphrase.
Come on.
I have it on my iPad.
Okay.
I want to see it out my iPad daily. Every day. And it says that a good man leaves the riches pretty much.
Yeah, leaves an inheritance for his kids.
His kids.
I got you.
So for me,
come on.
Yeah, we all have things we want.
Of course.
You know, let's go back to the Lambo, right? You want a certain watch.
Yes.
You know, so of course you can, you know, live out your life's dreams, but you have to ensure that the day you die, that the people behind you, whether it be your wife, husband, kids, niece, nephews, that they're taken care of.
Man.
You know, we would spend monthly on Netflix. We spend monthly on whatever.
Not investing in nothing.
Not investing in nothing. Don't got our insurance policy. There's no reason. It's literally, I don't know the amount for our insurance policy, but we have a couple mil.
Yes.
We die tomorrow.
Yes.
He is good.
We do too.
So you cannot tell me
that
we should be doing fish plates for you at your funeral because you refuse to invest not only in yourself but in your
and just to make the right decisions.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people, like, where you at today was the decisions you made 6 months ago or whatever. And I think what's important is a mentor. Let's talk about this mentor thing because I think it's important.
Oh, yeah.
The question is, how important is a mentor? And let me explain to you what a mentor means to me.
Okay.
If I gave you my address and tell you I live in Dallas.
Okay.
And you didn't put it in GPS, mentor, how long will it take you to find me?
Forever.
So a mentor, which is a GPS, he tells you how you're going to get there. He tells you if there's traffic ahead.
Yep.
And sometimes he can tell you how to direct to get there quicker.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this mentorship that I think a lot of people thinking, oh, I'm my own mentor. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
So let's talk about it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not. You know, so
how important is it?
I feel like a mentor after God, after choosing a spouse that's going to build you up.
Yes.
Mentor is probably number 3. Because you have the ability to connect with a person who is either where you're trying to be. Right? Or they're at a place to where you want to exceed, right? But to get there, you got to go at least where they're at.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so, hey, I'm a personal injury attorney, right? Find a young kid, maybe high school.
Yes.
He's on the debate team.
All right. Come on.
Hey, I went to school. I didn't have a clue. Right? When you go to school, right? You go to school because to get to law school is no certain degree.
Gotcha.
Right? They don't care what degree you got. You just have to graduate with a bachelor's, right?
Gotcha.
So what I'm going to tell him is, hey, go get the easiest degree you can get. Whatever it is. And spend have fun your freshman year. Right? Sophomore, junior year, you literally study in the LSAT. If they still do that now.
Yes.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
You know, so the sophomore, junior year, you're studying nothing but LSAT.
Gotcha.
So you can get the higher score, go to the best school, and get the most money.
Gotcha.
Which is the reverse to what I
That's
do.
a play, though.
Yeah.
That's a play that needs to be taught.
Yeah. But even on a macro scale, just you, hey, I want to do podcast. Call you up, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. I'm thinking about doing that. Oh, no. Don't waste your money on that camera. Because I waste money on the camera.
I can show you about 9 cameras outside this room that I spend money on. They didn't have no damn business spending money on.
Right.
But I was like, I didn't know.
You didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? So now I tell people all the time, like, man, I have an ebook, I have a digital course, and I have a 1-year mentorship. Right. So I train people, and people coming in all the time like, yeah, man, I need you to teach me. I can show you how to use. We're running a whole show right now.
Right.
We switching cameras to cameras to cameras to cameras.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can show them exactly how to do it.
Right.
But it takes that. So that mentor piece,
it's tough.
People missing it.
Yeah.
Man.
And what I want to say is a lot of the times people get mentor mixed up with free. Now granted, there is some people that will mentor you and don't want anything back.
Gotcha.
Fine. But you have people who can still be your mentor, right? And it's okay to pay them. I pay a business coach $2,000, $2,500 a month to teach me, because in law school you don't learn about business.
Come on,
right? I didn't grow up with a business.
Come on,
my uncle,
nobody had one.
Ain't nobody got no business. So I can't call nobody and say, hey, LLC, S Corp, what you talking about?
I think people, now that what you just said, I think they have to respect where you at today. Because it's like me, nobody in my family had a business. When I told people we getting this podcast, they was like, y'all getting a podcast room? Y'all gonna be renting it out?
Yeah. They can't see the vision.
Nah, it makes us $6K a month, just this room renting it out.
That's crazy.
This is how people come flowing in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, but again, I prayed a long time. God said, I gave you the vision, not them. Why are you telling them?
Yeah. Yes. Because a lot of the times
validation,
and then you got people who will, because we all have those thoughts.
Yes. Right? Yes. Right. We get in our own way.
Oh man, I don't know if I could do it. If you're telling the wrong person that I don't think I can do it,
they're gonna agree with you.
They're gonna agree with you, and then it's gonna amplify that voice in your head that's saying, nah, I can't do that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So sometimes you gotta guard those things,
And that's why it's good to do, and I tell people it's good to guard your dreams, man, because if you don't, what happens is people will start to speak up on you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So so what are some things over the next 3 to 5 years you see your business going to? Like, what are some of your personal goals and where you see your firm going to? Right.
So the vision I have in the next 3 to 5 years, and me and my wife, we actually are going to start doing now, where we at the end of the year, take second part of December off. Of course, to rest, relax,
come on,
apologize for the upcoming reset. But talk about those goals, right? My mentor said, write your goal down, work backwards.
I love it. Reverse engineered.
Yeah, because I can say, hey, I want to be a multi-millionaire. Okay. Now what?
Yeah, but how?
Right? Now what? So for me...
So y'all never took a vision trip yet?
No.
We take a vision trip every year.
Okay, what's that?
Okay, so a vision trip is you take 3 to 5 days.
Okay.
Wherever you go, you take your phone with you, but you cut your phone off while you're there.
Okay.
You write down all your goals and your dreams and everything you want to do. And we do this every, it usually between the 29th and the 2nd. We go.
Right. Okay.
All right. So you write your dreams and your goals. I tell the family, hey man, we got a commission for the next 3 to 5 days because we locked in on what we want to do. Then after we write them down, we say, okay, how are we going to get there? Then we pray about it. And then when we come back, we ready. It's attack time.
Yeah.
So it's just a vision trip.
Okay.
And so the whole purpose is lead the kids somewhere. It's just you and your spouse.
Right.
And it's like, hey, this is what we're working on. And 5 days might be too much for some people. It can be 3 days.
Right.
But we need to lock in and see where we're going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's what allows us to like, okay, I don't just do podcasting. I got a membership site. It allows me to build. I got digital products. I built all this stuff out.
Right.
I already see it. You just said something.
Right.
You got to reverse engineer it. Right. The problem is there's a word in believe. Look at the word believe. Okay. There's a 3-letter word inside of it. It means lie. So when you spell out believe, is a word that says lie. Okay. The lie is you have to become delusional. You have to see yourself already there before you get there. Right. People waiting to get there. How you waiting to get there to see it? Right. You like the children of Israel on a 40-day journey taking you 40 years. You can't see it.
Yeah.
But if you can see it, it's like, boom. This is how me and my wife making $1 million this year. Because this is the play we running. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is how we better get this building. Because now I need this many clients. Right. And we're working on law of 1%. Let me tell you about the law of 1%. Okay. If you're trying to get 100 customers, times 10. So anyways, 100 customers, you need to get 10,000 people to see that one thing. Okay. That's 1%. Okay. So if God blesses, when you get 3 to 5%, you're a bad man. Yeah. But you saying 1% though. Right. So imagine every single month, your goal is to get 10,000 eyeballs to see what you got, one thing you got going on. Right. That's 100 people. Okay. But can you handle the capacity? That's another thing you got to think about. Yeah, you got to. Can you handle the capacity of what you asking for? Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't handle that capacity. Yeah. So you got to. Yeah. Some people wish for it, and then they're not ready. There you go. And then I like to come with a school of thought. Come on. A lot of God, if I pray for something, right, that when I'm ready, He's gonna send that blessing. Right. But I cannot, like you said, just sit back, do nothing. Right. Or I want to be multi-millionaire. I said, okay, cool, deal. What you gonna do? Right. You know, what are you doing daily, monthly, weekly, yearly to achieve that goal so that He can release that blessing? And the secret is a closed hand can't do what? Receive nothing. Yeah. So what you giving, whether you giving in tithes, whether you giving in time. Right. Because some people say, oh man, I'm paying my tithes. You can pay your tithes. There's people paying their tithes and still ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's understanding the principle of just creating, you know what I'm saying? Right. And what you're trying to do. So this is part of the show. You ask me any questions and anything you want to ask me. Okay. Let's see. I'm throwing you down the hoop right now. Right. What gets you up in the morning? Man, my why. Okay. My mom passed away at the age of 50. Okay. From cancer. Ooh. Okay. Lost my father the same way. Man. Yeah. So my why every day, the acronym for why is what's hurting you. What's hurting you is what fuels you. Right. So I just get up knowing that I want to impact people. I teach podcasting, I teach branding, I teach content creation, and I teach how to do videos. Right. You know what I'm saying? I show people like, man, I have literally people want to, hey man, how you do these videos, man? I see you post, man, how you do the captions and edits and you know what I'm saying? So I get up to help people. So when I get up, that's what the hope, help other people excel. Because if you help enough people get what they want out of life, you're going to get what you want out of life. Right. So that's the mindset. Right. So my why, what pushes me every single day I get up. Because I want to help people, man. And people be lost. Oh, yeah. People be lost. And then you got to remember, how many people graduating? Do you ever did this number? How many attorneys graduating every year? I don't know that number. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's thousands. Oh, yeah. Easily. So this is what you gotta ask yourself, and I'm about to give you a play. How many of those people can you help? Right. How many of those people, if I go to your website, could your website say, "Hey, what's up, man? Welcome, man. Listen, I'm that coach you've been looking for to help you with your law firm." Right. Think about that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm that coach. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we're going to do is show you some of the plays to run. Now you're targeting two types of people. You're targeting a person that's in school. Right. That's in college. Okay. And you're targeting a person that's fresh out of college looking for a way to go. I'm just trying to put your mind. That's what I do. Okay. I teach this. Okay. I teach this. This is what I do. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is my lane. My lane is teaching people how to create content and how to build their brand around that one thing. Right. So you already ahead of them. So you got that person that's in school that you just gave that play away. They must have missed that play. That was a good play on like your freshman year, going to what you need to do your sophomore and junior year to get the grants and to get all the money you can get to the next school. That's a play. Okay. Take that play. Now remember, you got two types of plays. You can teach what you just told me can be broke down to a module form. Okay. Got my wheels turning a little bit. Okay, so then you got the one that's they out of school. Right. They out of there. They like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hey, I got the play. Okay. I want you to follow these 8 modules. My price is this. I'm gonna show you what you can do. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. That's crazy. I'm just saying. That's crazy. I teach that. That's what I do. I help people with their products, their brands. This is what I do. I mean, I study this stuff every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I live it. And we just had a couple fly in from North Carolina, and it's just what I do, man. Yeah. But I just want you to get your mind on like your wife. She onto something. She said it. Oh yeah. She knows you just gotta know how to structure. Structure. Yeah. It's the structure. Okay. Once you can structure it, systematize and scale it. It's over. Super rich. Okay. That's another part of. So not only are you living what you're doing every day, but now you got another aspect of your business that creates money. Now you teaching. Residual. Okay. There's something to think about. Yeah. Okay. Just you know what I'm saying. So I mean, I try to tell everybody like we all have ideas and goals. Right. We just got to figure out how to package it, promote it, and make profit with it. Right. The 3 P's. That's the disconnect for a lot of us. A lot of people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The packaging, the positioning, promoting it, and profit. Right. That's the disconnect. And then when I meet people, I connect that disconnect. And that's the beauty of meeting somebody like me. I'm a business strategist. I'm not a business coach. I'm a strategist. But I give you a strategy. Right. Give you a plan and we attack it. Right. You know what I'm saying? A coach teaches, but he motivates, but he don't know how to. A lot of coaches don't know how to explain. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It just separates a lot of them. It's separating it. Yeah. They don't know how to explain it. Any more questions you want to ask me? Anything off the plate? Ooh. Let me see. You put me on the spot. Now it's just a question, man. I try to throw the alley hoop because some people be like, man, I want to ask you questions. Yeah. No, I get that, and I appreciate it. Yeah. So, I mean, let me ask you this: how are you keeping your audience engaged? I think that's a big thing for a lot of even just attorneys. Because I only got one audience: entrepreneurs. Okay. All right, but I'm only looking for coaches and consultants. Okay. So, entrepreneur. Okay. That's my audience. Right. Okay. My positioning is coaches and consultants. Got it. What I do is teach them 3 principles: life, brand, legacy. Okay. I remember you saying that. So how you can design your life, create your brand, and leave your legacy with your own information and products. Right. Okay. So I keep them engaged by posting reels every day. I keep them engaged by saying, hey man, I got a membership site out here for $77 a month. Hey man, I got this product over here. Hey, you want to learn podcasting? But it's all my products are for entrepreneurs. So targeted audience. Okay. Yeah. So let's say you're in my position, right? Personal injury attorney. Love it. Car truck wreck. So if I'm you, I'm like, hey man, listen, I've been doing this for X amount of years. I'm gonna do your sales pitch. Okay. Man, I've been doing this X amount of years. I'm glad you came to my website, man. Below me, there's two steps you could take. If there's somebody if you're somebody who's in college looking to know what moves you need to make, right below me, I got a course. You can go ahead and take this course for $997. Oh, you in college might be too much. Just for a limited time, I give it to you for $297. Those who just graduated college, you're looking for the next move. You don't know what to do. Right below me, I got a course for $2,000, but you probably ain't got no money either. I'm gonna give it to you for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Limited time, I give it to you, but I'm here to give you the steps you need so you don't make some of the bad decisions I made.
Okay.
You got your boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Just think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's in here. It just has to be packed. It has to be structured.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know the information. You just haven't figured out how to set the website up, how to do the front end offer, the back end offers, and create the community.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I got something.
You got something to think about.
Oh yeah, I got something to think about for sure.
Because you knowledgeable. I mean, to be an attorney, you ain't dumb.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So
understood.
It's just that the things that like I'm not an attorney, but I am a business strategist. So I look at businesses, I look at colors, and you know why McDonald's red and got the L, why is Lowe's blue, and why is Home Depot orange, and I'm looking at all this brands and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I looked at something yesterday that said, you go to the movie, they got $3 popcorn, the small, the $6.50 popcorn, the medium, and the large for $7. I'm like, what is this? They call it the decoy effect. So the decoy. So most people, why would you buy the medium for $6.50 when only 50 cents more you can get the large?
Right.
But some people will say, I will get the medium. Cause it's just like, oh, it's cheaper. It's only 50 cents.
50 cents, yeah.
That small $3. So the upsell was $3.50.
Right. Okay.
So you gotta look at like I really be looking at marketing. Even like I tell my wife all the time, I watch a commercial like, man, they selling us on these commercials.
Oh yeah.
They cooking us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, why and then before you know it, we start singing the song.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like this. The more people see you, the more they get to know you. So like you ever heard the song on the radio, you're like, oh, that song sucked.
Yeah.
You keep hearing it. Yeah. Before you know, you're in the car singing
something you like about it now. Yeah.
So
the
programming.
Okay.
So you got to ask yourself, like, you know, when I'm looking at your social media, and I'm like, okay, he's a lawyer, but how can we turn up that to like other streams of income?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because people are looking.
Yeah.
But how you gonna position is the key.
You
know what I'm saying? So hopefully I gave you some stuff to think about, man.
Yeah, you did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm calling as soon as I leave.
Yeah.
XYZ.
Yes.
Let's put it on the plate.
Yeah, put it on the plate because I think it's gonna be really good to just give people like that other side of you.
Right.
Because you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So they can't tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be my thing. I'm like, man, you gotta do it this way. You gotta do it that way. And my wife's like, nah. You know.
Listen, man. There's no money in your comfort zone.
Right.
And I tell people this right now. I'm 43 for a reason. There's no money in your comfort zone.
No money in your comfort zone.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the minute you get uncomfortable, the more successful you're gonna be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's why I said me coming out of my shell.
Yes.
Okay.
And to be on this podcast is, it's good because then you be like, okay, let me see, you know. Right. And I said, this is a moment in time that we can't get back. Because I tell people, there's only 3 things you can do with time: spend it, invest it, or waste it. What you doing with it?
Right.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have a last question. There's an elephant. This is a deep question.
Okay.
You need to eat this elephant in 24 hours. I'm going to give you $1 million. Would you do it?
I got to eat an elephant.
In 24 hours. And if you do it, I'm going to give you $1 million. Would you do it?
An elephant in 24 hours?
Yeah.
I can't eat an elephant in 24 hours.
See, that's a great answer.
Yeah.
People want to be successful in 24 hours. But your body can't digest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling you. When I bring people in and charge them $3,500 to build their brand out, we take 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
Because we need to structure it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need to make sure the right videos on there, the content look good. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the problem is when the microwave generation, they're like, I'm gonna be tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be riding in a Lambo.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't even making $2,000 a month. You talking about riding a Lambo?
Yeah.
Just to lease a Lambo is $3,500.
$3,500. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to lease it, and it's $20,000 down. How do I know? Because I talked to my CPA, and I was like, hey,
what I gotta do?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, can I use it? Can I write on my taxes? Right. I mean, I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a lot of that is contributed to social media.
Ooh, you know, come on.
A lot of it is, it's always a good and a bad, right?
Yes.
Overindulging. As Bible says, just overindulgement or something, right?
Yes.
So a lot of the times people don't post their struggles. But it's all highlights. They don't respect it.
It's all highlights.
You know, they don't respect you saying, man, my lights are cut off today. I'm gonna get up in the morning and grind. A lot of people don't respect that. So it's conditioned us to only post the win.
Your highlights.
Yeah. You know, but your record is 50 and 50, but you're only posting the 50 wins after 50 losses. And I think a lot of people get into it, and it's like, okay, cool. I see James doing personal injury. I'm about to jump into it. Right? And then you get into it, and it's like,
it's not your assignment.
Oh man, you know, I lost this, I lost that. I thought I was about to get the watch. No, it's like you said, it's a build up.
And the thing is, I tell people, you can post your losses when you understand your losses are lessons.
Lessons, yeah.
You can post your losses. I tell people all the time, like, people see your glory, but they don't know your story.
Right.
They don't know what you've been through. They don't know, like, what gets me up. They don't know sometimes I'm getting up at 5 o'clock and don't go to sleep till 11 o'clock at night. They don't understand that sometimes I got to take a power nap because I'm up early. Like, they don't see, they only see what you have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I told everybody, since they want to see, I'm about to show them. Yeah, I'm about to show them. Since they want to see, I'm about to pull up. Pull up on them.
Yeah.
When I pull up, the price that went up.
Yeah. That's what comes with it.
That's what comes with it, man. So you can leave one thing for the next generation. Everything you've been through from 18 to where you at right now. If you can leave one thing, just look at that camera and speak to them and tell them that one thing that helps them push their life, their brand, their legacy to the next level.
For me, I would say reach back. Right? And when I say reach back, it's twofold. Right? You're reaching back because you understand where you came from. Right? And you use that as your driving force. Because a lot of the times you can see it with NFL and NBA players that get comfortable.
Come on.
But if you remember, like, hey, me and my brother was sharing a bed, we shared underwear. Sometimes the clothes didn't get washed.
Come on.
You know, reach back to that and allow it to continue to drive you. Right? And then also reach back because you have individuals who are literally in the same predicament
that you was once at.
Yeah. Different names, same predicament. Lights get cut off, mom didn't make the best decisions, dad may not be in their lives. They're literally in the same spot. So why not use your gift, your God-given gift, to reach back and help, you know, and like you said, we're assigned to people.
Yes.
So I'm not saying go help everybody you see.
You can't.
Because it's literally impossible. You know, it's literally impossible to help everybody that you see. But find 1-2 people that, hey, I want to impact their life. I want to make sure that they are set up to succeed. And that they don't have to go through either what I went through. Or if I can prevent this from happening, I'm going to do that. Whether it's monetary, spiritual, whatever it is, pour into them. You know, reach back, pour into them, bring them forward. And they're going to be so appreciative of it.
Yes.
It's going to trickle back down. They're going to go find somebody who's in the same predicament they get into, bro. And it's just like a domino effect. You know? And I think that's what's missing from our community, from the world. They're not just blacks, just the world.
Yes.
We have lost the ability. Some people still do it.
Of course.
But a lot of people have lost the ability to reach back, understand that, you know, there are individuals that are coming after you that need you. As long as if you don't feel like you need it, because a lot of people think that, I don't drive a Lambo, right, so they're not gonna listen to me. Right? Yeah. But a lot of the times you can give that wisdom. Hey, you know, I made this mistake.
Yes.
You know, you don't do it. You know, just like it used to be back in the day. You have a good football player, basketball player, maybe local drug dealer see you hanging around and say, hey, look, get off the corner. You know, because they understand, hey, I'm where I'm at, right? But you have a future, right? So even if they're not pouring into them daily, them protecting them from being where they're at, their job is done. You know,
so I tell people all the time before we close it out, I said, man, rats, go get the cheese. We consider cheese the money.
Right.
But some of you guys got to spell rats up backwards.
Okay.
You become a star.
Ooh, that's tough.
When you stop chasing money, you start chasing your dreams.
Chase your dreams, the money will come.
Listen, man. Thank y'all for watching this podcast, man. Keep watching me like you watch TV. Your mindset gonna change it for sure. Your bank account, because we got some amazing people on here every single week, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Have a good one.